Boy, oh boy, do I have a video for you guys here today. What's going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Paul here, back at it again with another Dragon Ball Super discussion. Today we're going to be talking about straight facts, as well as some theories, and a bunch of spoilers, so make sure you guys click off of the video right now if you don't want to be spoiled to Dragon Ball Super Broly movie content. If you guys are going to stick around, make sure you guys smash that like button. Can we destroy 300 likes, guys? It means so much to me. Also, subscribe and turn on notifications. Anyway, today's topic on the video is going back to the debate that we've been having on this channel and around the internet. Who is stronger, Broly or Jiren? If you guys didn't already know, I did a video on this with Unreal Entertainment Gaming, and we're still going back and forth on it, but for the most part, I was defending Broly, he defends Jiren, and a lot of people in the comments were divided. So I decided to go further back into research and bring some more evidence to the table to support my claim, and I want you guys to tell me in the comment section below, who do you guys think is stronger and why? Have some valid facts as to why you believe them. I mean, we're just trying to keep it friendly in the comments, but I'd like some discussion to be had here. So for me, my power scaling is that both Broly and Beerus are stronger than Jiren, and here's why. A lot of people didn't read the manga, and the reason why I bring up the manga is because Beerus, in that particular moment where they had the God exhibition match, literally every single God of Destruction had a grudge with Beerus. Beerus, if you guys didn't already know, was responsible for these guys all nearly getting wiped out, so obviously they all had something against him. As soon as the Grand Prix said they could fight, every single God of Destruction rushed Beerus, and this is where Goku witnesses Ultra Instinct Omen at the very least. It's not confirmed or whether denied on that, but it is Beerus' body moving on its own, and this is where Goku sees. This is what it's supposed to look like. Beerus not only dodges every single one of the gods, he does so in a way where everyone's just questioning how is he able to do this. Even Goku's watching this, a person who's fought him, in shock. Does he have eyes in the back of his head? Eventually Beerus does get caught, but he actually pries open the dude's arms, and then he uses tactics in combination with his skills of just raw battle power, and he ends up fooling all of these gods. Now the question here is Jiren stronger than Beerus? Going back to what we saw, a lot of people take that line that Whis gave out where he said, in one of these universes, there is a mortal who is stronger than a God of Destruction. Now mind you, even back when I first heard that, that was a very vague statement. That was to hype up the tournament as well. And they never specified directly if this was Jiren, because if you look at it, I mean, technically Topo has a God of Destruction form, or Jiren, or there could be still someone else underneath all of that. That could still be hidden, but we're all gonna just think that it's Jiren for now. Let's just go with it for argument's sake. Let's say if that is Jiren, the reason why a lot of people believe that he's crazy strong in that aspect compared to Beerus is that he dodged not only Frieza, 17, Goku, Vegeta, and all of these fighters, but he also was able to push Goku into this limit breaker form that Beerus didn't even see, and that's what shook all of them. So Jiren was able to survive attacks from all of these guys who are like Super Saiyan Blue level and above. Beerus did this to every single God of Destruction, and mind you, at the very end of that exhibition match, it was literally him and Kitella. I can't really say his name too well, but the Rat God of Destruction, both standing there bloodied and battered. Mind you, Belmod was still in the ring. Belmod is Jiren's God of Destruction. However, he's been using sneaky tactics the entire time instead of using brute strength in this battle. Literally, he was one of the few people that wasn't injured. That's why he didn't need healing at the end. But in the middle of the tournament, he was also using sneaky tactics as kicking out Gods of Destructions out of the ring while they had their guard down. So literally, this guy's been using sneaky tactics and didn't survive the full force of this battle. Beerus, however, did. Not only did he only do that, he was about to score up against the one guy that was questioning his power because he was beaten in an arm wrestling match to this particular person. Even Beerus said he wasn't taking that fight seriously, and also in an arm wrestling match, in no way, shape, or form does that give you a real depth of where their power levels lie. For that type of logic to be true, that doesn't make sense. Because even in the same exact chapter, Zeno can't keep up with the fighters. The whole reason they paused the fight right there is because Zeno can't even keep up with the Gods of Destruction. He can't see the movements, there's just too much action, while the angels actually can. So For that reason alone, arm wrestling isn't enough to put him over Beerus. That just doesn't make sense. The battle tactics aren't there. Something that this fight really brought out, and I wish was in the anime, because they used so many different movements and tactics of hiding underneath bodies or throwing up Champa into the sky and making everyone think that was Beerus. It's tactics. I mean, Belmont in his own sense did his as well, but Beerus did more of the front line type of stuff that you would see where you're just using your real power. Belmont was using sneaky stuff that was broken, and then he decided to play dead. That's how he survived till the end, and that's the person that Jiren is stronger than. I mean, if Beerus can dodge all of them, and Belmont himself knows that he wouldn't be able to do that, or it depends, because I don't think he has Ultra Instinct. I'm not sure if that is ever stated, and it pretty much isn't, but that shows you Beerus is stronger than him. For that fact alone, that doesn't mean that Jiren is stronger than him. It just said a mortal in their god of Destruction's universe. So that is where that basically lies. Contest me on that in the comment section below, but let's move forward. Beerus, someone has fought Goku, and Goku's been watching very, very closely for the entirety of Dragon Ball Super. Let's look at this, guys. Goku fought Beerus, hand-to-hand combat. It pushed Goku into some new levels of power. Not only that, after they had the first arc, in the Resurrection F arc, he was training on their freaking planet. Right next to him, they were changing the dude's bed sheets. That's how close Goku was studying him. In the tournament, the exhibition match, Goku is watching what Ultra Instinct basically looks like in its rawest form. So, Goku being the one that studied this character for this long, for him to go and fight Broly, a fight that transcended dimensions, mind you, and a person that was able to increase their battle power drastically in only moments and punches and literally as they were going. Let's use an example of this. Broly was barely able to take on base form Vegeta. Next, you know, he's challenging Super Saiyan God Vegeta. And then Goku's using his new technique to paralyze Broly. And while we're seeing this new ability from Goku, who Broly most likely has never seen ever because he's never had a real fight, he actually ended up doing it to Goku. This is literally how fast this guy was translating his powers into something new. It was amazing. That was a legendary prodigy right there in front of you. For him to be able to do something in the same exact instance and reverse it on you, that shows you Broly's peak potential. And after all is said and done, Goku literally turns to Broly and says, "You may be stronger than Beerus." And that's not saying he is stronger than Beerus at this point, but the person that studied Beerus the most that isn't Whis is Goku. It has to be Goku at this point in time. He's seen this guy, and he's fought with this guy. He's literally been around Beerus the entirety of the show, and then looks at Broly and says, "You may be stronger than him." Mind you, this guy's only had one real fight, which is that entirety fight that right there. That's one day of fighting. How far is Broly's real potential if you take that into consideration? When Jiren fought Goku, Jiren peaked. Jiren didn't improve that much. He was in complete control of the fights until the very last moment where he went full power. There was no adaptation. If we count where Goku went mastered Ultra Instinct versus Jiren, yes, Jiren did go full power, but Jiren was capped off. Broly, on the other hand, every time he faced adversity and it was more than him, he didn't bend like Jiren was about to do. He actually took it and grew upon that. This is why Broly has more potential than Jiren. This is why Broly is still regarded as the stronger person. This is why Broly can still surpass Beerus. And mind you, Beerus can still surpass Jiren, because Beerus didn't display full Ultra Instinct. It was still Ultra Instinct Omen against these gods, and he was still in control. So mind you, if they're just saying Jiren is stronger than a god of destruction, Beerus just made every single one of them look like children's playthings because of Ultra Instinct Omen, and Broly, as Goku's witness, has been stated to be stronger or hinted to be stronger than Beerus based on everything we've seen here. So let me know what you guys think. This is the final time I'm probably going to make a video on this topic. It's just been so widely debated that I had to go and throw some more of the facts in here. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you believe Jiren is stronger than Beerus? Do you think Jiren is stronger than Broly? Mind you, Broly did fight all of these guys after the Tournament of Power. After. So even with that fact, let's look at everything in retrospective. Beerus survived all of the gods attacking him. Beerus used Ultra Instinct Omen at the very least and dodged all of them, and was able to beat them in raw power as well. Mind you, he was down to the last 2 or 3 gods in that tournament, while one of them, specifically Jiren's god, was playing dead and didn't really take any of the combat. I mean, Beerus did survive that, and that is Jiren's god, so take that into consideration. They did say there is a mortal in that universe stronger than their god. They never specifically said if it was Jiren. Jiren capped out literally when he faced true adversity. When there was true adversity and mastered Ultra Instinct, Jiren was on the floor about to be defeated, and that's where Goku's body just failed him. Broly, on the other hand, we never really quite saw that. It was just constantly powering up and powering up and powering up, and that's why Broly has the craziest potential. Goku knows this. This is why Goku's interested in Broly, and he's a prodigy. So, Jiren hit his peak. I would say Jiren hit his peak. It's not saying Jiren's not going to get stronger in the future, or he's not going to come back stronger and adapt to whatever Goku threw on the table, but he did hit his peak in battle. Beerus was able to adapt with Ultra Instinct in his particular showdown with the gods, and Broly more than showed us that he's able to do it as well. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Am I a Broly fanboy? Hell yes, I've always been, but this new iteration of Broly needs some defense against this Jiren character here, because, mind you, Broly is the far better character than Jiren ever was, and I really don't care how much backlash I'll get for that. Broly has backstory. Broly has legacy in this series. Jiren has none of that. Jiren's backstory put everybody to sleep and was so disappointing, and his power level is a reflection of that. Come at me, boys. Anyway, if you guys like this video, guys, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, turn notifications. Beerus and Broly whoop Jiren's butt. Goodbye. Peace.